going. Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Dungeons and Dragons. Pam's back. Jeremy just dropped off for a second, but he is spectating the gladiator fight that we left off in. So we are going to get started, and hopefully he's here by the time all that's over. So, all right. Yeah, it's a 2v2 right now. We are around 4. I have the bets written down.
It's 2v2?
Yeah, it's 2v2. Oh, no, it's a
I
free
thought
for
it
all.
was. Yeah.
That's right.
I was going to say, I thought it was a free for all.
That's right. It is a free
I was
for all.
hoping for a 2v2, but.
Nope, it was declared a 2v2. So yeah, there we are, top of the round. I hate to throw you right into it without knowing what's going on, Pam, but you're first.
Cool.
So, yeah, you are 130 feet from that guy to Rathan's left there. Did you want to use your longbow or did you want to use your tide sight? Remember, you got two different
I'll
bows.
use my longbow for now.
Okay.
And Pam, you are floating over a rope trap just in case anybody tries to get to you.
Yeah, I kind of got that when I was like kind of 15 feet.
Yep.
Okay.
It delays them for a round is all it does.
Yeah. Okay.
If they fall into it.
Cool.
So
Cool.
first shot hits.
Alright.
Second shot hits.
Better this time. Okay.
9 points. All right.
Okay.
Any movement, anything for you?
No.
You do have a flight ceiling. You're not allowed to fly higher than 15 feet for the sake of the tournament, unless told otherwise.
Gotcha.
So.
Okay.
Cool. Right. Rathan.
All right. Is that bonus action? Yes. Okay, so I am going to bonus action Warrior God.
Okay.
And try and get some healing here. That sucked.
Yeah, it did.
There is not a limit to how many of these I can use, so I'm using 2.
Yep, that is correct.
That's better.
That's much better.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's a bonus
something.
action and then as many dice as you want to use. And then you don't get the dice back until you complete a long rest.
Yes. Okay. Now, let's axe them.
Okay. That'll hit.
It hits. Okay. Let's use Savage Attacker on that one, because that's only a 3. That sucked.
No change. All right. And then you get your cleave against the tribal champion.
Yes. Doesn't cleave require me to attack him, or is it an automatic hit?
Nope. You do have to roll an attack against him. And then the damage minus ability modifier.
Right.
Okay, so that'll hit him as well. So then it's a D12 of damage.
Okay, I am just going to roll the D12 in the box. That way.
Okay, so 4.
You can apply the damage appropriately.
All right, I got it. No, I've got it pulled up here, Katie. Cleave, you can make a melee attack roll with the weapon against a second creature within 5 feet of the first, also within your reach. On a hit, it takes the weapon's damage, but don't add your ability modifier. Unless it's negative. You can only make that extra attack once per turn, though.
If you hit the first one, does it go through?
You have to hit the first creature in order to be able to make the second, or the cleave attack.
Yes.
So, all right, and that was your first attack.
I wanted to. I almost forgot. I need to put my Divine Fury on the first guy.
Okay. Nice.
All right, and then.
Yeah.
Can I use my Saint's Misfire on the second guy? Or do I need to save that for my second
Give me one
attack?
second. I created this weapon and I have to look up the rules on it.
Yeah. It says once per turn.
Yeah, it just says you get to add 1d6 force or radiant once per turn.
Yeah, but because it's a cleave attack.
Doesn't matter. It's just once per turn.
Okay.
So one time that you apply damage.
Okay. And that's going towards the guy who cleaved.
Okay. So
All right.
7.
Yes. Round 2 for the axe. For the orc.
Nice. 27 hits.
All right. And the Great Weapon Mastery, it doesn't say once per turn. So can I use that for the second attack?
Yeah, that's every time you attack with a heavy weapon. You can put that on.
That's what I'm checking before I drop the damage.
Nice.
Whew.
Extremely rough.
And that will end my turn.
Okay. Tribal champion is gonna get after you with his spears. 1 hits.
Okay. Can I use my reaction?
You haven't yet, so yes, you can.
Okay. So, I was reading the Saint's Misfire, and apparently, once per rage when I'm hit, I may use a reaction to cause a 10-foot explosion.
Mm-hmm.
All creatures within 10 foot of the wearer must succeed on a DC 14 save or take 2d8 force damage, taking half on a successful. And if I end my rage without using the explosion, it's supposed to trigger and hurt me.
Yep.
So, I need to start using this thing.
Funny how that works, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't need that one. I need this one. 1 fail, 1 save.
Okay.
If you just want to drop the
to...
damage in the chat box, I'll...
Yep.
Alright, so he takes all of it. So the Orc Champion goes down.
Okay.
He is obviously revived or death spared by the on-site clerics, but he will remain there and unconscious. The other one saved, so he takes 7 points of damage. Starting to look pretty rough.
Now, there's a prone effect on these engines, but it doesn't say anything about prone in the effect or in the description. Was there meant to be?
Buddy.
Okay.
I made all of your guys' vestiges at the same time, so things kind
Yeah.
of blurred out a little bit.
I know. That's why
it's
I'm
only
asking.
if they fail the save do they go prone.
Okay. That's what I needed to know. Thank you.
All right. That was his first attack, so he's got 2 more. First one or second one hits for 6, and third one misses. Ends his turn. He's unconscious. Up to the peanut gallery. Tukra, Rick, and Moglin's just being a fucking goblin. Anything from you 3 though?
I'm just chilling.
Jeremy?
Are you muted, buddy?
I'm muted. Yeah, I was muted. There's nothing I really have going on, but just to make sure, Pam, you do know that even if you guys kill those other 2 barbarians, either you or Mike is going to have to get wrecked to finish the fight.
Well, there's the option of surrendering. One of us can surrender.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure Pam knew that as well.
Okay.
I have a lot of emotional investment in this fight after last week, so...
All right. Well, that'll put us at the top of the round with Jade. I will target the new guy for you.
All right. Now I'm gonna do the tie.
By the way, what was that line that you used there, DM, when I asked Jade about doing singles? She was going to eat my soul or something?
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you fill her in on that part?
Yeah, you had a brief moment right before you found out, or right after you found out it was going to be a free-for-all. A 1v1v1v1, and he was in the match with you that you were going to eat his soul.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Yeah. But make sure you know you said that.
Okay. Okay. Now we're aware.
Forgot
Okay.
about that one.
I had to.
All right, first attack does 7 damage.
And a crit.
Not quite. That one hits. 11 damage.
Oh man. Oh, it's a crit. I feel it.
Jeremy critted like 3 times with you last week.
Oh nice.
Burned all your crits and your action surge, which you're about to need.
Yeah.
Anything else for you?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Rathan.
My turn?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, great, that just pops up. Awesome. I can just hit the button and go.
Nice.
And I missed. That's okay. I can go again. I guess it doesn't matter if I don't hit, so.
There you go.
That hit.
Nice. That is enough to do it.
Alright. And I guess I'm rushing across the stage. And that ends my turn.
Before we continue, I should have asked, are you guys okay PvPing each other? I know some people are weird about I don't want to fight my friends, so.
I mean, that
Yeah.
was the question I asked before we got into this.
Yeah, but I knew Jeremy didn't give a fuck, and Pam wasn't here, and I thought we might get past it before she got back.
Yeah.
So, Pam, do you have an issue fighting Mike? It's okay to say yes. You're muted.
I don't want to fight him.
Okay. Nope, that's perfect. The battle announcer steps up and halt. This contest has been ended early by the leader of the Shifting Sands. It was just announced that the retired champion has opted to come out of retirement for one final battle, of which these two shall partake together as a team. The final round of the tournament shall commence shortly. The clerics rush in to take the two gladiators out, and you are both healed and given a few minutes before the final battle.
Okay.
By
I
random
assume that's
chance.
going to take my rage off, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that.
Okay.
I need another sticky note because I'm sure there's going to be another round of betting.
Do we get
yeah.
paid for this?
Speaking of that, what was how's that going to affect my bet there?
You win.
Both of them?
Woo!
Yeah, both of them.
Fuck
Fucking
yeah!
math. Hold on.
I am.
You just came out a rich man.
Yeah,
Hmm?
yeah. He just made 960 gold off a 240 gold bet.
Yeah. Holy shit! I might actually be able to afford a magic weapon this game.
Well, at 4-1 odds. Yeah.
Right. What are the what's the ticket taker given odds for this battle?
Give me 1 second. Let me finish.
So
the math
that
for
one
the
was
battle.
4-1.
Yep, you got 12 gold, Katie.
Three each.
Oh, you did each. So you would have gotten
On
paid
each.
24 gold.
Okay.
Yeah, last week, Pam, last week you missed Moglin trying to teach Tukra how to how money works.
I bet.
It's great.
So wait, do we win money?
The betters are winning money.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
okay.
we
You guys
have
have a
a
purse
chance.
at stake.
Yeah.
So you'll
Gotcha.
win some prize money, but it's
Okay.
looking like Jeremy's making the lucrative decision.
Got it.
It is 5-1 odds against the retired champion. He's a little older. He's been out of it a couple of years. Nobody really knows what he's been doing, so not great odds.
Ooh,
Okay.
against him? Ooh.
Well, it's 5-1 odds for your people if they win. So it'll times 5, however much you bet. If they
Okay.
win.
I gotcha. Okay.
So Rick, let's do your betting first.
That puts me at like what, 1,200 gold?
Well, you just kept rolling over, so realistically, right now you've made. You originally bet 20 gold each, so right now you're ahead 940. You glitched out if you said something there. Do you just want?
I'm just gonna
bet
bet 1,000. I'm gonna go ahead and just add another 60 gold to it, and I'm gonna bet 1,000 on them. the hell? I win, I'm rich. I lose, well, I was broke when I started. So
Okay. Tukra, do you want to do any betting?
I don't know. I'd look at Moglin and say,
Yeah, you understand the concept now, so it's whatever you're comfortable with.
As he says that, he hands what you deem to be a fairly heavy gold purse to the bettor.
I guess I would just like dig in again for. I'd find the gold place in my purse and dig in there and get out what I could.
Okay. Do you want to just roll another d20 and see how much that comes out to?
Sure.
Hey, 20 gold.
All 20, baby.
There you go. All right. Bets are in.
all right.
Make sure.
You know, I just had a thought on that.
I took my 40 off.
Would it be better to roll like a percentage dice, and she could?
To see what percentage.
Yeah, how much
So-
of that gold she grabs a hold of?
I figured 20 coins is about a handful.
Yeah.
Oh,
like, I don't know if
okay.
there's so much
Kind of
more.
how I did it. So, like, you just stick your
Oh,
hand
okay,
in and
okay,
grab
okay.
what you can grab, and boom, here you go. If you only grab one, oh well. If you grab 20, cool.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay.
Because I did think about the D100, and
Yeah.
I'd either have to do math or you'd have to have really big hands. So, either way.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So that's that.
Bets made.
Close all that off. Bets are made. All right.
While we're
Go ahead.
while we're sitting there waiting, I look over at Jade. I'm like, I wasn't gonna kill you. You know that, right?
I know. Trust
I
me, I
was-
I'm
know.
gonna kill you and eat your soul.
I was just gonna make it. I was just gonna make it look good.
That's okay. I know. I know.
The
All right.
wonderful ding rings off, signifying for you two to walk out into the arena to face the retired champion for the final round. And the announcer goes on about how he slayed so-and-so and ripped the head off of this other so-and-so and then wandered the wastes for 20 years searching for the ultimate fighting style and then returned and remained champion for another decade. Him and his companion. And as the word companion rings out, the gate opens, and he is announced Jarek Sandfox Underbow and his companion Ember. And you see a very weather-worn halfling come out riding on the back of a juvenile brass dragon. And they kind of walk out to the ready position where he dismounts alongside of him. And in a very performer style manner, holds up his battle axe and, like does the crowd interaction thing. And gets a lot of cheers. A lot of people are very excited for this fight. And the announcer drags on and on and on. And then finally rings the bell to start the fight. So go ahead and roll initiative. Jade is not first for once.
Hey,
Well, you got advantage on initiative, so you just kind of always go first.
not my fault.
No, Yarick Underbow goes first. He kind of pats Ember on the neck and then charges forward. Oop, wrong button. It's actually kind of shocking how fast he is. And as he runs, he begins battle crying. And that will end his turn. Wraithen.
All right. We'll start with Rage. Because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's close enough. I can rush up to him.
Bear with me just 1 second. I just got to get his abilities on him.
Mm-hmm.
Because I neglected to. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so
Oh, sorry.
Rage, rush up, attack. It's
Oh, that's what I forgot. I'm sorry. The flight ceiling has been raised to 60 feet for this fight, Pam.
Okay. Wow, okay.
All right. 16
Fury.
reduced to 8. An additional 11.
right. 2.
That'll hit. Jesus fuck. Okay.
Saints Misfire for this one.
All right.
Come up a hacking and slashing. That's my turn.
All right. Ember is going to take off into the air. 15. And begin flying. And we'll make it a dash. Jade, you're up. Pamela.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Okay. That punch.
There's nothing next to you. The
do you mean?
that dragon's 15 feet up in the air, flying kind of towards
Oh, I
you.
thought I was in the air too. Like we were both in the air.
No, you
Okay.
started on the ground.
Oops, never mind. Okay, can I go up and just like, and punch?
You can certainly try.
He's
Um,
little and little. It's gonna work.
yeah, you got an unarmed strike. Go ahead and
That's not little. He was riding that thing.
You know what I mean.
he's
Okay.
also a halfling, so he's small. the,
Yeah.
the dragon is human sized. So you hit it, but
But
it's like, and you like your wrist rolls, and you just fuck.
I see that happening. I see that happening. Okay.
So that was your first attack. You get 2.
Let's try again.
Same thing happens again. As this
Really?
one hits, your wrist doesn't roll, but you realize that dragons are, to an extent, armor plated, and a fist probably isn't the smart move against something with natural shielding.
What did I need it to hit?
Higher than a 14.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
You'll have to find out.
Okay.
So that was 20 feet of your movement and your action. Would you like to do anything else?
I'm just gonna go a little bit for just a bit.
Okay, so moving out of its attack range, it will get to take an opportunity attack.
Really? Okay, no, then no. I'm gonna stay right there. Never mind.
All right. That's it for you?
Yes.
Anything from the peanut gallery?
What do you mean?
No.
Tukra, Rick.
I mean, this is exciting, but no.
All right. Bring it around to Yarick. He's going to start taking his swings. First one hits.
Alright.
Go ahead.
Let's go ahead and use that blast now.
Okay.
Let's get that out of the way. Because I don't want that to go off later.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
You should have something to drop on him, right?
I do.
He succeeds.
Okay. So let's see if this does half damage.
It should. I'm pretty sure I coded it right. It did not. I didn't code it right. So get 6 back. I'll fix that right now.
Okay.
There we go. Forgot to click one button. Okay. And that was your reaction.
Action. Yes.
So
to him
he
hitting
is
me.
gonna go with his second attack. Hits. Weak sauce. And hold on just a second. I need you to make a con save. The DC is 13. Oh, sorry. The DC is actually 17. So you succeed. Okay. Nothing happens. That... is gonna end his turn. Bring this to you.
Let's keep hacking.
Alright, hold right there. You hit.
Okay.
He is going to burn 2 points to activate Feral Reflexes, which is going to give him a +2 AC. Go ahead.
Okay.
It's still gonna hit,
Okay.
but it triggers.
Okay. Ba, 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 ba. This one. This one.
All right.
Shut. And Divine Fury. This one. Of course. Okay. Round 2.
Hits. Wait, hold on. Hold on.
It says defense +2.
I think it fell off of him because it's not under his effects. Hold on. I just want to make sure is all.
Yeah.
Okay, it does still hit. Fucking ties going to the goddamn players, I swear to God. All right.
Okay. Let's use our Savage Attacker. Oh, same damn thing. And some Saint's Misfire for this one.
Didn't you already use it?
No, I used my Divine Fury.
Okay.
Which is the same damage.
Yeah. Just a lot going on my end.
Yep.
I kind of stop listening to you while I'm double checking things.
Yeah. What I've been doing is, because I think the way it's worded, I think I can use both of them at the same time. But what I've been doing is using one for one attack and one for the other.
Yeah. Yeah, because each of them is once per turn, but you got 2 attacks, so you can split them up.
Right.
Okay. Anything else for you?
I'm just gonna grin at this guy and go, "This is fun," and try and throw him off his game.
Okay.
Try and intimidate him a little bit, give him the.
Sure. Go ahead and make an intimidation check. Oh, and he gets fucking abilities, man. Oh yeah, he's good.
All right, that's it.
Okay. Let's try. Yeah, fuck it. He is going to recognize his buddy is in trouble and just swoop and fly. So, Jade, if you want an attack of opportunity there. She's in the kitchen. Pam! You get an
She
attack
making
of
tea?
opportunity, hurry up. I think she's washing her coffee mug because she was making tea before the game.
Okay.
What'd you say, Lovey?
No.
Oh, I was just asking if you were making tea.
And I said she's probably
No.
washing her mug because she made tea before the game started.
Yeah, I was gonna go for my second one though. So,
Okay.
okay.
So melee attack against Ember
Uh-huh.
if you want as a reaction because it just flew away from you.
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
of course.
That is gonna miss.
Bitch.
So it whips over there. And yeah, we're gonna keep it simple. She's gonna swoop in for a bite, which misses. And I don't think I have anything for that. I do not. So last second you catch it and like swerve to the side, and the dragon's head snaps right where you just were. Jade, you're up.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Well, can I do stabby from here? No, I gotta get closer, right?
You can shoot it, remember?
This is great. It's going so well for me.
That's the dagger. You're
you
not close enough for that.
Oh, did you mean to throw a dagger?
Yeah.
Okay. She is close enough for that. She's within 30 feet.
Oh.
With a nat 1, I need you to throw a dagger at evens is friendly, so at Rathan, and see if that dagger actually hits Rathan because of the way you're lined up.
Okay.
When she said stabby, I thought maybe she meant she's actually going to try and stab him.
Not like the normal stabby, like when that
Got you. Okay.
stabby.
So you throw your dagger. It misses the dragon, but it is going to hit Rathan. So I need you to drop
Oh,
the damage
no.
on him.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's right in my shoulder. Thank you.
I'm
You got a
so
new dagger.
sorry.
And that's 4 points of damage. So that was your first attack, Jade.
You know, unbelievable.
If anybody is struggling visualizing the verticality of this fight, switch to camera mode. It actually
Oh, I'm
works
doing
really.
great.
It actually works really well with this map.
Great.
12 at the dragon is going to miss.
Okay. Cool. I suck.
Is that it for you?
Yeah.
All right. Audience, Tukra, Rick, anything?
Nope.
Okay. Back up to the top then. Yarick is gonna go reckless. And with a double 20 crit, he is going to frenzy.
Ruh-roh.
For 22 points of damage. It would have been 44. Holy fuck, way to come in, clutch dice. That was his first attack. He's going to go ahead with the second one, which is going to be another crit. He can't frenzy again. So it'll be 9 points of damage that time. That will end his turn. Rathan.
All right. Yeah, we will bonus action my Warrior of the God. Use up the last one I got there.
Okay. 4.
Yeah. I got 2, so I'm going to use 2. Let's see if we can.
That'll hit. Hold on 1 second. Okay, go ahead. 14 resisted to 7.
Let's savage attacker that one.
Plus 3.
Plus an extra 6.
Oh, plus 6. That does it. Yarick falls.
All right. And then I'll spin around for my second attack. Wait a minute. I have Hugh. Hugh? Yeah. Hugh on my Great Weapon Mastery. Immediately after you score a crit hit with a melee weapon or reduce a creature to 0 hit points with 1, you can make 1 attack with the same weapon as a bonus action.
Yep. So technically you get 2 more attacks here.
Yes. Okay. So, turn around and whack at Ember.
Hits. There you go, Pam. Somewhere between a 14 and a 28 is the hit zone.
Wow. Great. Great.
It's 21 points there.
Divine Fury on this one.
Okay, extra 10.
And my last attack.
Hits. 9.
I've already used my Savage attack. God damn it.
Mhm.
But I can use my Saint's Misfire.
Okay.
Whew!
8.
At least there's that much. And that's it.
All right. Brings us to Ember. Beautiful. Ember rears back and shoots a line of fire breath out of its mouth. You succeed, so you will take half of this. For 4. And it is going to fly. So go ahead with an opportunity attack if you wish. Go ahead.
Was there a hard limit of 15 feet height-wise?
It was raised to 60 for the sake of this fight.
Oh, nice.
Right. Reaction attack misses. And that ends its turn. Jade, you're up.
Let's go.
Oh, we going.
Clearly not.
But
You
that's-
can do it!
But
I'm yelling
that's your
down there.
tide sight bow.
Yeah.
Once per turn, when you miss an attack, the arrow curves unnaturally and hits anyway, dealing half damage. So drop the damage in the chat box. And I
Let
will
it be
give
a 1.
half.
Oh, thank God.
Nope.
Okay.
12, so 6. All right. So you pull your bow back and let go, and you feel that you let go at the wrong moment. You know you're going to miss by about a foot, and you watch the arrow just kind of right into it. Okay, that was your first attack.
Yeah!
Oh, there's my 1.
But when you roll a nat 1 with the tide sight bow, strike a random target within 15 feet of the intended one, and I think Raytheon is close enough.
I am not within 15 feet. He's 20 feet in the air.
20 feet in the air.
Yeah, I'm going to call it close enough.
He reached out his wing. His closest wing is close
I think,
enough.
honestly, I'm just going to get rid of that 15 feet, because I did that to kind of limit who it could be. But
Right.
That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Shoot me with an arrow. You already got me with a dagger.
So go ahead and drop the damage on. You, hold on. You gotta watch who
Seven.
you got targeted. I gotta give it 12 back. Uh, 11 back. So that 12 is gonna go to Raytheon, who takes 6 of it
Mm-hmm.
because he's raging. All right. Anything else for you?
Nope.
All right. Tukra, Rick.
I got nothing.
All right. Back to the top, Raytheon.
Okay. Hot swap to the short bow
Okay.
and take some shots at Ember. I don't know what else to do because I don't fly.
That's gonna hit
So-
with a dirty 20. For 11 points of damage.
All right.
Which hold on.
I-
Hold on.
Yeah.
I typed the wrong number when I gave him 11 back. That was supposed to be exactly how much you needed.
I had that number in my head, but I was just rolling with it.
No, I did
mean-
my math wrong and put him at 56 damage, not 66 damage. So with your
It's
one
okay.
shot, Ember falls to the ground, incapacitated. There is a brief moment of awe and silence before an eruption of roars for the new champions of the shifting arena.
And I just look at Jade and just roar. We did it! Ah!
That's what's up.
Rick, give yourself 5,000 gold.
Yeah.
Tukra, give yourself 100 gold. And Moglin collects a heavy coin purse.
Is it as heavy as mine?
Looks like it.
I'm gonna give him a nod and a thumbs up.
He double thumbs. Yeah.
I'm so proud of my boy.
The previous champion and his companion are dragged out of the arena, with healing being cast as they go, and that is the last time I used ChatGPT to help me orchestrate a fight.
Oh no.
That was that was pathetic. That was supposed to be so much harder. You guys are healed up. Well, Raytheon's healed up. And you are brought to present in front of the leader of the Shifting Sands, where you are presented with your coin purse, which is, I have it written down maybe somewhere. Uh, 500 gold each.
Okay.
Pam, I'll take care of yours.
Okay.
And as victors, new champions, you're each rewarded with a gift as well. Raytheon, you receive the Mark of the Apex. So you go up to get your prize, and they quickly take a branding iron and cast it into your forearm, leaving a nice scar. But you get a permanent +2 to intimidation. And once per day, when you reduce a creature to 0 hit points, you gain temporary hit points equal to your proficiency bonus plus your con modifier.
Hey.
And I am going to adjust your intimidation right now.
Yeah, that wasn't high enough as it is.
Yeah, it was a +3. Now it's a +5. So you're good to go, and that item is in your inventory.
Yeah, I saw that.
If you want to code that hit point thing in, feel free. If not, I will take care of it before next week.
Okay.
And Jade, you receive the Gladiator's Blood Token.
What is that?
I'm gonna tell you right now. This is a sentient coin of old legend. It is said that the first champion of the Gladiator Arena's soul was bound to this coin when he passed away into death. It will not communicate with you, and will remain pleased so long as you continue winning battles. It don't have to be gladiator battles, it just has to be battles, period. If you haven't fought in some time or lose a fight, the coin may choose to withdraw its blessings from you. While you are blessed by it, you get a +1 to initiative, as if your initiative wasn't high enough. And you get advantage on saving throws against becoming frightened.
Okay.
And I will code that for you later. I actually think I can code it now, because if I remember correctly, that's what Brave does. Sure does. So we're just going to call that Brave.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to do this. There we go. So Gladiator's Blood Token is on your action sheet. And that effect will always be active on you. So that's one of those always ones we have to remember.
Okay.
And I took care of your initiative, so you're +9 now with advantage.
Cool.
And yeah, the crowd screams. They're so excited that they got new champions. And you guys are standing in the arena. Everybody's screaming and shouting your names.
Yay. We did it.
Yay! I knew we could do it.
Me too.
What's next for you guys?
Eat.
See if this works.
Or were you trying to code that thing on?
Yeah. Yeah. We'll work it out later, but it's there.
Talk to me. What do you guys want to do?
So,
Should be 6 is the only thing. But yeah. Oh, you did the wrong thing. I got you.
okay. I put on yeah. I guess, smiling, happy that I got to get into some combat and we won some money. Look at Jay and go, that was fun. Guess we need to go find the group and get on with our travels.
There you go. You're set up for that, Mike. And
Okay.
it will adjust as you level or your stats change now.
Great, thank you.
All right. So you guys make your way out of the arena, and eventually, fighting through the crowd of new admirers, meet up with your companions, who I'm actually gonna put you guys back on the regular map.
First thing that happens when you guys meet up is Moglin gives you and Jade 1,000 gold each. Yeah,
Oh shit!
I did real good on the betting, so, and I wouldn't have done it if it hadn't been for you guys. So here you go. This is your cut. You keep it up. We'll be rich.
Hell yeah!
And then he hands you, collectively, the group, he hands another coin purse worth 2,000 with 2,000 gold in it. Goes, this is for the party fund. Told you I'd pay my way. So I don't know
Okay.
what you want to do with that 2,000, but it's for you guys as the group because of his betting.
I think we should use that to get a mode of transportation if we can. What do you guys think?
Ukra looks at his feet, sort of confused, like, what?
I mean, yeah, we've been walking everywhere, and it's taken us forever to get places. But with this kind of money,
Pam, are you back now?
Yeah.
All right. When you finally met up with the group, because you were in the kitchen, so I know you didn't hear me, Moglin handed you a coin purse with 1,000 gold in it from his betting winnings. That's your share.
Okay.
To show his appreciation that you guys won and he didn't lose everything he had. And then he gave another 2,000 into the group fund. And Rathan is talking about getting a mode of transportation so you guys don't have to walk anymore.
Fun car shopping. You know, I never had a vehicle before in my life, so this will be really fun. I always just fly away everywhere. So this will be
yeah.
different.
And I walk all the time, so yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay. That sounds fun. How much are we looking at? Are they expensive?
I don't know, but I mean, we got a couple $1,000s in the party fund, and it's for the party, so that's why I'm asking the question to everybody, and I'm looking at Tukra and Rick.
Rick laughs and having a mount already. You poor plebeians.
Peasants, all of you.
Does that mean I need to learn how to drive?
Well, I mean, if Moglin wants to travel with us on a regular basis, maybe he'll drive the wagon or whatever it is we take. I don't know. You sticking with us, Moglin? I thought you were gonna leave us at the village.
Oh, no, I said I was going to stick around with you guys. This is great. People of like mind. Sometimes I want to fight and you like fighting, and sometimes I like to hang back and watch, and that's what Tukra here likes to do. And apparently there's a lot of money to be made hanging out with you guys. So I'm going to stick on the business end of this group, but I'll hang out if you don't mind. As I've shown I can pull my weight from time to time.
Well, we get like a horse and cart. You want to drive?
I wouldn't know the first thing about how to do it. I'm happy to be chauffeured, though.
I love Moglin.
Can you teach me how to drive?
I would be able
She
to
doesn't know
teach you
how.
how to crash.
How about we all learn together? I don't know either.
I mean, why don't we see what's available before we even have this conversation?
Yeah, let's do
I'm
that.
so excited.
And there's some really big animals that I saw when we were walking up to the arena, just southeast there. Maybe we could just get one really big animal and tell it where to go, and then none of us have to drive. Maybe it'll be smart enough to just go. Who knows?
Ooh,
Yeah.
we could get one of those new fancy self-driving yaks I've heard about.
Don't know what a yak
Mm.
is or self-driving, but I like where your head's at.
All right, let's go. Yeah, we'll go to. I'm guessing the beast market.
Yeah, that would be where the elephants are on the map.
Yeah.
So you guys walk across the way through crowds of admirers that you have to fend off to finally get to where you are going, which is the beast market. As you arrive, there are various caged animals from all over the continent: mountain lions, jaguars. There's horses and various species of dogs, elephants, donkeys, camels, mules, ponies. And then there's even like small critters like ferrets and rats and some birds, both predatory and prey variety. Some of them are for sale, some of them are already spoken for. But this lovely little flea infested bush of a dwarf, and by bush I mean he has so much hair that you can just see his eyes through it, comes up and goes, "Ah, what can I do for you?"
We're thinking about purchasing an animal for transport.
All right, well, we could probably do something to help you. What kind of transport are you looking for? You got a cart already, or you each looking for a ride?
I was thinking about a group. I think we were thinking about a group thing, like getting a cart for everybody to ride in, like maybe a wagon.
Okay, well, we don't sell the wagons here. We just sell the animals. And
Okay.
you'd have to get the wagon before we know what kind of animal to go with it.
Okay. But you have all the different animals that would go with any of the carts that we get?
Uh, Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. And what's the range on the price of these animals so we know what we need to spend?
I mean, it depends on what kind of cart you got. If you're getting just a wee cart for the small little fairy one, I mean, all you'd need really is one of these here mastiffs, and that's only 75 gold. But if you're getting a big cart, a big, like, you could live in it cart, and you need an elephant to carry it, well, that'll run you here probably 400 to 500 gold. So
Okay.
What would it cost for a like I'm thinking Romani style, gypsy style that kind of cart? What would we need to pull that?
I mean, it depends on how big it is.
Well,
If
let's
it's,
go
if
to
it's
the
one big enough for like one or two of yous, you may only need a horse or two. Or maybe even mules could get by. But if it's one big enough for the lot of you and you're the big boulder friend there, you might need an elephant.
so we're looking at anywhere between a couple hundred to maybe 1,000 if we need to buy a couple big ones.
It's possible.
All right. So let's go look at carts. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We'll probably be back if we're doing this. Which way? Can you point us towards the carts?
Oh, yeah, it's down by the south gate. Just head over that way. It's item number 9 on the map.
Okay.
Can I walk through and pet any of them? I'm asking the guy.
As long as they don't have sharp teeth, you could. I wouldn't recommend the sharp-teethed ones. They aren't exactly tame. We bring them in for the arena.
Tukra, do you want a friend?
But the sharp
Sure.
tooth ones are the most fun.
Which type of animal would you like to attempt to pet?
Whatever is closest and doesn't have sharp teeth.
Right there by the main gate are like the horses and donkeys and mules, because those are the ones that go the quickest, and the camels. And with a 14, they're tame, they're trained, they're wagon and cart pullers, so no issue with them letting you pet. I wouldn't have even made you roll for that.
Oh, well. That was
So,
just kind of a like Tukras wandering around amongst the beasts,
yeah.
finding them to pet.
I mean, Tukra, if you want to hang out and visit with the pets while we go look at a cart.
Tukras sort of like pretty distracted, so like.
Yeah, that's fine. Just know that we're not liable for any damages or injuries while you're
Okay.
waiting.
Okay. Well, those that want to go with me and take a look at the carts, let's go. Those who want to stay and pet the little animals, go ahead and stay and pet the little animals. Or big animals, or whatever animals you want to pet that they'll let you pet, I guess.
So who is staying?
Enjoy the petting zoo while we're gone.
So who is staying to see the animals?
Rick will stay with Tukra so that when he inevitably decides to pet the sharp, pointy-teethed ones, I can talk to them to convince them that I will make them into a belt instead of boots if they bite her.
Okay. And is Sheldon staying with you as well?
Yeah. Of course he is, because that's how we're going to make the belt and the boots.
Anybody else? No? All right. Moglin's going to stay with you guys as well. So
Yay, Moglin.
Raytheon and Jade, as you begin making your way down to the caravan quarter.
Making your way.
You pass by the sacred wells in the Oasis Garden, and they're very calm compared to the rest of the city. Remember, the city lives off Darwinism, so survival of the fittest. Anywhere you've gone since you entered the city, there has been fist fights and brawls, and everybody just like glances and keeps going. Like this happens every day, even when somebody gets beaten to the edge of death. You're pretty sure you actually saw somebody get killed at one point and nobody bat an eye. But in these two locations, it is calm and peaceful, and it's almost like there's an unspoken truce while within these areas. Once past those, you make your way past the Challenge Stone. This is, Mike, your character would know, a place where people can come to call out others for a grievance of sorts.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So less of like the little squabbling you've been seeing. This is like a major grievance, like you stole my house from me, or you stole my business and didn't challenge me properly for it, type thing. And then you make your way past the Hall of Champions before entering the caravan quarter. And as you go past, you can already see that stonemasons are beginning to etch statues of the two of you to be placed within the Hall of Champions. One large boulder already has Raytheon's face starting to come to shape, and the wings of Jade are beginning to get carved out on another significantly smaller slab of stone.
You want to stop and look at the stone statues? Jade?
Yeah, I think we could.
All right. We'll stop for a moment and
Hurt anybody?
admire the statues that they're carving. And
Okay. Yeah, you watch. These dwarven craftsmen are very proficient. They don't need to take the time that a normal craftsman would have to take because of their attunement to stonework, and they're able to just chisel, 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 and move on, and not really have to stop and think and etch it out.
Yeah.
In 20 minutes of sitting there, you guys see a lot of detail get fleshed out. You can tell it's still going to take a few hours for the statues to be finished, but in the short time you sit there, you can tell it's not going to take what would normally be like a month-long commission on the rest of the continent is going to take a couple of hours for these two craftsmen.
Okay. I'll at some point ramble off. Don't forget my axe and my belt buckle. Those are important.
He holds up, while holding his hammer, he holds a thumb up without looking away from the statue and then goes right back to it.
Okay. And her wings. Get those wings right. Those special wings.
That guy kind of passes you a snarky over the shoulder, like, yeah, okay, I don't tell you how to cut people to 1,000,000 pieces type look.
What do you think? You think they're getting it, Jade?
Yeah.
All right, let's go look at it. Get in our wagon.
You move down into the caravan quarter. As you enter in, there are numerous different types of wagons and carts and carriages to choose from. There's even chariots to choose from. Did you guys want to look for like a salesperson? Think of this like a used car lot. Did you want to try to avoid talking and walk around first, or are you just looking for a guy?
Nah, I'm up for looking for a guy.
Doesn't
Maybe wander around and look at things while I'm looking for a guy.
let them come to you so you don't seem too eager.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking for kind of what Jeremy described.
Like a gypsy wagon.
Yeah, something that we can all sit in. It's covered.
Easy enough to find a couple different models. There are hard and soft covers. So the soft covers are like the old Oregon Trail wagons, just with a cloth tarp over the top. And then there's hard enclosed ones, like carriage wagons. They range in size. You could do the smaller one, would seat 4 and recline 2. So 2 people could lay down in it at a time, or 4 people could sit in it. Think like the 1700s carriages.
Yeah. Okay. And that's inside, and then there's still what 1 or 2 seats outside for the driver.
Yep. So there's a bench seat that could fit 2 up front. And then the interior could sit 4. And it'd be a little tight on that 4.
Okay.
And then if the interior people wanted to lay down, it would fit 2.
That sounds like enough room for everybody.
The medium-sized one is a little bit bigger than that. Oh, sorry. The small one is a 2-horse carriage.
Okay.
The medium one, you need a team of horses, so 4 horses. It has like it's like a sleeper car on a train, kind of. So you could do probably 4 to 6 people inside. 3 or 4 laying down, 4 to 6 seated. And then the 2 seats up front. And then the largest one, you would need an elephant to pull. And that one is like not quite a studio apartment. It's like, I think in terms of square foot. Honestly, it's the size of my office, but you haven't seen my office. So it's probably like 6 feet by almost 10 feet on the interior. So you could...
A tiny home.
Smaller than that.
Okay.
Because a tiny home is like 400 or 500 square feet. We're talking like 60 square feet in this large carriage.
Okay.
And that one you would definitely need like an elephant or some large laborious animal to pull. Or a team
Okay.
of large laborious animals.
Well,
But as you're looking over that large one, a
Yeah.
younger human comes eagerly and nervously walking up. He goes, "Hey, saw you looking around. Just wondering if I could be of any help. My name is Jeb, and I'm one of the cart salesmen here."
Hey, Jeb. Yeah. Kind of interested in buying a cart for the crew. We got 4 that will be needing transportation.
Okay, yeah, I could definitely help you out with that. Just 4 in the party. You don't
Yeah,
anticipate
well, I mean,
any more or any others? Yeah, I just want to make sure we get the right vehicle to suit your needs on a day-to-day basis.
7. It's possible that we might see more. We might want to look at a medium one.
Okay, and
How much?
I don't mean any offense, but how big are the members in your party? Because some people are significantly larger than others. As he looks up at you and then down at Jade.
Yeah. Well, me and one of the other members, we got another member that's pretty big, bigger, a little bigger than I am, but the rest of them are pretty average size. So
Okay, yeah, it sounds like a medium would do it. It'd be a little snug for you, I think. But if you wanted a little more breathing room, maybe some room to keep your things and not have to be too cramped, a large one would definitely be the way to go. But the medium sounds like it would work just fine.
all right. How much are we talking?
The medium here retails out the door for 600 gold. The large one goes out the door for 900 gold. And I'll tell you what, since you're my first customers of the day, I'll make sure you get fresh wheels on these bad boys.
Great.
Any champion discounts?
That is the champion discount. I recognized your mark as soon as you walked in.
Oh,
By the way, it's a pleasure, and I'm honored that you shop here. Not that you really had any choice. We're the only cart salesman in the city, but still an honor.
it's
He's
worth
really
asking.
making a sale.
I mean,
He
you're the
knows how to make
champion.
a
You could have
sale.
just gone in and intimidated some guy into giving you his. So I'm honored that you came to purchase one.
All right. Okay. And refresh my memory. How much was the elephants?
The elephants were like up around 500.
We could probably do a large one with an elephant and stay within our 2,000 gold for the party. What do you think, Jade?
Yeah.
Should we keep it tight and go with the medium one and a few horses, or should we go with the big one and get a elephant?
No, I think we should just do horses.
Says the
That's-
tiniest person in the party. Like, no, there's plenty of room.
So the medium cart will require a team of 4 horses versus
Yeah.
the large cart will require 1 elephant.
And the horses were how much?
You would need draft horses. Those are like 100 gold apiece.
So 400 for those. But we could still stay within budget. So honestly, we could do either one.
Keep in mind, you guys are going to need feed too.
Yeah.
Some feed. They'll graze a fair amount, but you might be in places where grazing's not possible. I will say 4 horses versus 1 elephant, it's comparable in terms of feed. It's just a matter of 1 animal handling check versus 4.
Yeah.
but you also have Rick. So
Yeah. Actually, no, I don't. That was my other character had animal handling. This one doesn't. Okay, so I don't. Okay, tell you what, Jeb. Let me go confer with the rest of the party, and we'll be back. But we are definitely going to take either the large or the medium cart.
all right, well we got a couple of each here in stock. So yeah, we close at sundown.
All right, because I'm gonna be honest with you. Jade's okay with the medium one. I'm torn between the two, to be honest with you.
Oh, I
So
completely understand. You know, party decisions should be made with the party.
yeah. All right, so we're gonna head back to the
Yeah, we don't have to role play the whole going back and coming back, and
yeah.
just go ahead and talk it out with everybody.
All right, so we get back, find Tukra and Rick and Moglin and
Oh yeah, hold on.
all right, guys.
Hold on. Let's pause there real quick. Tukra, you've
Yes.
been making your way through petting, touching. You see all these creatures that honestly you didn't know existed before. Kind of heard of a mountain lion, maybe seen one or two because you weren't too far from the mountains, but you never knew an elephant existed. You didn't know there were this many different species of dogs, and you definitely didn't know how wet they were or how wet they could get you. Some of them very, very friendly. And you move into the small mammal area, having pet your way through the larger creatures, and seeing, you know, cages of field mice and birds and ferrets and such starts reminding you of home. And watching all the little critters skitter around the forest. It just kind of makes your heart sink a little bit. And then you notice that they are all for sale.
That bothers me.
You say that out loud?
I might say something under my breath, like this bothers me or this is not right.
What's that?
Rick?
You hear Moglin saying. You look over and he's like playing bite the finger with a mouse in a cage. He's like sticking his finger in, and then it's going to bite his finger, and he pulls his finger back. And he does it. He's not being
like,
mean about it. He's like legitimately
right. He's
playing.
just playing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can immediately tell this is an innocent game he's playing with the mouse. He's definitely experienced rodents before.
So I feel like even if I didn't before come across the actual defined word and concept of slavery, I would intrinsically understand it given these animals in cages for sale.
If you didn't understand it before, you definitely understand it now, seeing helpless creatures trapped in cages.
Yeah, so I would say that, you know, I'd say this is not right to have creatures for sale when they should be free.
I'm going to downplay Moglin here to give you guys a chance to, Jeremy, you and Tukra, a chance to RP. That way I'm not taking over the game. But Moglin would be involved. Very distracted by the mice, but comments here and there.
Well, I can definitely understand how you feel, Tukra. And yes, it is not ideal, but apparently it is illegal to kill everybody that captures animals and sells them for the pet trade. I mean, that's what they told me anyway, but this city is, based on might makes right. So if you'd like, I will go stab the owner a couple dozen times and we can free everything.
Yeah, that's a. Tuker's shifting around uncomfortably because that's a. I don't know how to feel about that being an attractive offer.
Yeah, ethics is hard. That is probably the biggest thing I can pass on to you, Tukra, that unfortunately in the big bad world here, it's no longer black and white. It's a lot of shades of gray, and it makes it difficult to deal with some things.
Yeah. So, okay, I have to ask if they have any, like, reptiles here in this market.
Yeah.
This above table.
Desert-born reptiles, so some lizards, some snakes, some scorpions, all small-sized.
Yeah. Well, I'd point to one of the lizards and say, this is a distant cousin. But then I just sigh. Because I think I understand that the weight of the way that society does things is also just behind this.
It is, yes.
A little halfling girl will kind of gently walk up to you. Hey, I saw you pointing at the cage. Just passing inquiry to see if you were interested in potentially purchasing one of them or getting a closer look at them before you decide on a purchase.
How much is he?
The one she pointed at is. Oh, let me check real quick. It's she pulls out like a little piece of paper out of her pocket. And goes, lizard. That one's 8 gold. My notes here say it likes eating small insects and chunks of raw meat.
Kinky.
There's also a warning that it is venomous, so be careful. Not like it'll kill you if it bites you, but it's got some type of like neurotoxin in its bite, so its bites sting really, really bad.
And I'm sorry, this is a frog?
A lizard.
A lizard.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a foot long, about a third of which is its tail. Think like what are they? The horned dragons or whatever. Is that what they are? I don't remember.
Like bearded dragons?
Bearded dragon. That's it.
Well, Tuker, here's what we can do. We can buy this little guy, and then when we leave town, we can release him. We can't save all of them, but we can at least save what we can.
Look down. Look at the lizard again. Also look at the little girl. Realizing that
she's kind of shy. Like, you can tell she's not practiced in salesmanship, so she's just kind of standing there with the paper in her hand, like not making eye contact intentionally and waiting for a response.
this is your livelihood, isn't it?
This is my first job. I've never had a job before.
Why did you decide to work here?
I like animals. They don't ever seem to be as mad at me as they are at other people. We get along. And I like taking care of them.
More people like her, I guess, would make me feel better. Well, yes, we should support her. She's a good one. And then I would say, what was the value? Like, somebody help me out here. I don't really quite. What is the trade here?
8 gold for that lizard right there.
I'll dig in my pocket and make sure I have a gold. I realize now I know what gold is, so I'll find 8 of them.
Okay, perfect. And she pulls out like a little pad of papers and scribbles on one of them and tears it off and hands it to you. And it's just like an ownership paper, or a transfer of ownership paper. But she pulls the cage off the shelf and hands it to you. You are now the proud owner of a lizard.
Is he from the desert?
He likes warmer environments, but they have been known to migrate into the forests. They definitely don't like cold. So as long as it's mostly warm, he'll be fine.
And what is your name?
I'm Liza.
Thank you, Liza.
Oh, thank you. I suspect I'll be here for many years to come. So if you're ever in the market for anything else, feel free to come look me up.
I'm gonna dig back in my pocket and get out another 50 gold and hand it to her and say, keep looking. No, it's gonna be 100 gold because I don't care. Keep taking care of the animals, please.
Oh, this is way too much. I really can't take all of this. And she holds her hand back like, take this back.
Please take this back. I will be robbed and killed.
Call it an investment? Is that right?
Oh, I'm not the owner. You can't invest with me, unfortunately.
Oh. Okay. I'm confused now. I thought people liked gold.
Moglen. Everybody likes gold, but some people have higher moral aptitudes towards refraining from it. Money is the root of all evil, they say.
I thought people needed it to survive.
Well, they do, but you just bought the lizard, which means she's going to get a commission for the sale, which means she'll have made some money today to be able to survive off of. And then tomorrow she has to do the same thing. But giving her all of this, then she'll lose her motivation for coming to work. And then the whole economy collapses. But we're not ready for Economy 101 yet.
So I'll just scratch my head and sigh and take the money back.
And I think it would be about that time when Raytheon and Jade would find you in the tent, holding your new little lizard friend.
I'm going to ask the lizard what its name is.
Fred.
Fred.
His name is Fred. That's a perfect name for a lizard.
My friends call me Fredo the Gecko, even though I'm not a gecko.
His friends are ignorant.
Yeah. All right, this dude is really awesome. So we are no longer going to release him into the wild. He's now going to travel everywhere with us and eat only the finest bugs.
Can you ask him if he would like to do that or go back? Maybe he has family?
Fred, she would like to know if you would rather travel with us and be loved and well fed or go back to your family.
On the
And your
assumption
ignorant friends.
that I'm fairly certain you can only convey simple thoughts,
Yeah.
he just stares at you.
Licks his eyeball.
Yep, just
Yeah, I get the distinct impression he wants to stay and hang out.
I'm gonna squint my eyebrows at, or my eyes at Rick. Just a little bit like, you telling me the truth?
I am going to smile innocently. I gave him the option.
that sounds like a tower roll. Where
Oh no, I'm
Chuka-
not really, like, I don't, I'm just giving him the look, like.
Okay.
Mhm.
Raytheon and Jade, you walk in as they're discussing Fredo the Gecko.
All right. So, all right. So, hey guys, you looks like you found a friend. Nice. All right. So we got to the cart place. We checked it out. We have options. I'm thinking we're looking at a large or a medium cart. Jay thinks we're okay with the medium one. That takes 4 horses. Or a large one that takes an elephant. A large one has all kinds of extra room. The medium one has just enough room for us and a couple extras in case we need it. Because I know we got a couple that had to go away. They might come back.
I mean, we can do the large one too. I was just throwing in.
Yeah. So
What kind of mount do we need to pull that one?
the large one is an elephant. Just
Have we
one
got-
elephant. Or 4 horses if we do the medium one.
Have we gotten to the elephants yet?
Yeah, you have walked past them and
Okay.
pet them.
Okay.
And fed them peanuts.
Where'd you find the peanuts at?
So
Peanut farm.
Have you ever been in a situation where you have seen elephants and there wasn't some dude selling peanuts for 10 times what they're worth?
Fair enough. In that case, go ahead and mark off 2 gold.
I will do that so that he could feed peanuts.
That being said, a sack of peanuts is now 5 silver.
Wow.
Same your price. But you paid 2 gold because you said 4 times. It's canon now.
That's
A bag
yeah.
of peanuts is 4 silver across all of Alterian.
Totally
So,
worth it as long as
30
you got a
sessions
trunk
from
hug.
now, when I charge you 6 gold for a bag of peanuts, I want you to remember this moment and realize how much you're being upcharged.
Oh,
That sounds
no.
right.
All right, guys. So, do we want big room spacey, or do we want just enough room for everybody?
Look, at the rate that we are collecting friends that are going adventuring with us, I think we need to opt for the larger one.
You've got a point.
Okay. Where's the salesman?
It is not hard to spot the bush of hairy mass moving through the animals.
Hold on.
Can
We
we
only
get
deal with
Liza?
a little girl.
Yeah. I don't want that guy to sell me something.
She's off in the far corner of the tent, feeding some pigeon-looking things.
Okay, you know what? I got a better idea. Rick? You're pretty good with animals. You find us a good elephant with the service guy and get him to our cart, and we'll head back and get the cart.
Okay.
I'm assuming you're going to need to bring the animal to the cart, because I don't see us bringing the cart to it unless they deliver. I don't know. Fuck. We'll get it figured out. But you pick out an elephant. We'll go get a cart.
I see what
Now
you're
that-
saying, and that does make sense. Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Rick's all right. You're our animal
Yeah.
guy, so
Yeah.
I'm putting you on getting us a good elephant.
All right. I will go find Eliza.
And anybody who would like to go with me, I'm heading back for the cart.
Oh no, I'm here for the elephants.
It was just Liza, by the way. Not
Oh,
Eliza.
Liza. Sorry.
No, all good. Just clarifying.
I was trying to make her fancier than she was.
Okay.
Yep. Me and Tuka are gonna go find her for sure. Now remember, Tuka, when we get the elephant, we're looking for the one that gives the best trunk hugs. That's the most important thing.
Okay. I'm on board with that.
How do you rate a trunk hug? Are we talking firmness of hold, quality of the trunk hair, so you get like that extra little fuzzy warmth? Because that could be prickly to some people. So like, how do you rate the quality of the trunk hug?
I feel like
Smoothness
you
of the
just
skin.
know.
Yeah.
Like when you
Yeah.
get in there, you just know that's the one.
Yeah, I basically kind of rate it on like firmness. Like it grips you firmly, so you feel that warmth and that
Stability.
safety that like
Yeah.
a weighted
Just
blanket
enough
gives
to
you.
pop that upper spot in your back, right between your shoulder blades that you can't
Yes.
Yes, that's exactly it.
get. Those are the
And-
real hugs, the ones that pop right between your shoulder blades. Like, oh,
Yes.
Melt a little bit.
Yep, that's the criteria we're looking for. Not too loose, not too tight.
So Liza will start walking you through the elephants. Are you talking to them first, or are you just gonna try and get it, like wrap yourself in the trunk and see what happens?
No, I'm talking to them as we're going, just hey guys, how's it going? I'm looking for one that's got a good attitude.
They all sound
'cause an
like
angry one-
mildly depressed Caucasian office workers. Like they have just kind of
Oh,
accepted that
babies.
this is their life, and it's not too bad. They get exercise and they get fed, and nothing actively tries to kill them. So it is what it is.
It sounds like they're all going to be good huggers because they all desperately need one.
So you start asking for hugs. The first one's not horrible.
The second one is very unmotivated. The third one's like, if it gets me out of this cage, sure. But the fourth one gives you that pop.
Ooh. I'm gonna Tuker, go ahead and stand here. I'm gonna ask the elephant. What's your name there, friend?
Wait around the corner. I need to have a private conversation with this elephant real quick. Sorry, I took that to a different place. His
Right.
name is roll a d10 for me.
D10.
7, 2, 3, 4, 5. Malakar.
Alec, I like it. Tuker, stand here. Malakar, would you please show her the wonderful hugs you give?
He repeats it to you, Tukra. It doesn't quite feel as good as when he did it for Rick because you have a shell.
Still. But he's getting a hug back on his trunk, so.
It's definitely still warm and snug to you, but you don't have a spine. That's
Well, I
probably
imagine that like I've never experienced the same type of hug as a tortillian. So.
I would think that this is probably the tightest hug you've felt in your life.
Okay. Ooh,
Like
wow,
you
that's
can just start to feel your shell squeeze in a little bit, but not to the point where you're worried or it hurts.
that's next level.
Like there's just that little creak.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna take this one here, Liza, if you wouldn't mind.
Do you want to travel with us, friend?
Yeah. Rick will hear Malakar talking and be like, "Yeah, I could use with some new sights."
Oh, we will show you the world, my friend. All right. So how much is the elephant?
This one is a little bit bigger. He's a bull, so that's 700 gold.
700 gold. Okay.
Now, because I didn't disperse the group funds, I don't know who's keeping track of that, and I think Raytheon said that's what's funding all of this before you take it out
It
of your
is.
personal money.
Yeah. Right. There was 2,000 in the group fund.
Yep.
So, just
Okay.
That
Well,
was-
I will pay for it and then get reimbursed by the group
Okay.
fund. Then
Just don't take
'cause
it
he's
off.
not
No,
your,
no.
Just don't take it off your inventory. Is all I'm saying.
yeah.
So, and I'll keep
Okay.
track of 2,000 minus 700, so there's 1,300 left in
Yep.
that group fund.
Okay. And I would do you guys sell saddles for these big guys, or would we need to go
Oh,
to
no.
like a leather?
Yeah, we don't make, especially not for the elephants. We might have one or two laying around for the horses, but you need to get those made at a leather worker. But if you guys are getting a cart, like I think I heard your friend say, you won't need one. The carriage should come with all the straps and everything you need.
Right, but at some point, one of us is going to ride that dude.
Okay, yeah, a leather worker would be your best bet then.
I'm just saying, I know this group, and it will probably be Tukra.
I don't know. I might ride a bull elephant into battle, screaming, raging
Vault
with
off
my
of it.
axe in the air. Ah, let's go!
Go faster! Why are you so slow?
So yeah, hands over the ownership papers. And would are you gonna take him with you now or come back for him later?
Yeah, we're gonna take him with us now.
Okay. And you
We're
see
gonna go hook him up.
she gets this little piece of rope and just like slips it up over his trunk, up near his mouth, and kind of snug it down, and then wraps it around and ties it off on each of his tusks and hands you the rope. And be like, there you go. It shouldn't come off. If it does, good luck. He's yours, so it's kind of your problem now.
You know what? Before we leave, Liza, is there anything here that is truly an awesome animal that just gets overlooked or people don't really realize how truly special it is?
Or anybody that's super sad to be here.
I mean, you can't go wrong with a dog. They're just always so excited to see you and so excited to play, and you can train them to do just about anything. You really can't go wrong with a dog.
Yeah, I'm really more of a cat person myself. I mean, dog people, I feel like those are the kind of people that feel like they need to be worshipped and loved to feel complete. I'm more of a cat person. I'm strong enough that I can deal with a god standing on my chest at 3 o'clock in the morning demanding kibbles.
I mean,
And clean yourself.
teach their own. I just
Clean my bathroom.
I prefer the dogs, and they always look so. And you did say which one looks particularly sad, and dogs always look the most depressed at the end of the day when we're packing up and leaving.
Oh, all right. Show me the damn dogs.
All right over here. And there's whatever variety species dog you can think of. Mostly like desert mongrel looking types. Particularly, there are some mastiffs and some husky types.
There
Other
are
than
husky
that-
dogs in the desert.
Yeah, they came down from up north, from the mountains. They got
Right.
a fair amount of wolf in them,
Yeah.
but a little more domesticated than that.
Do you know who Dogpool is?
Above table,
Have-
yes, I do.
Okay. Is there something there that is so ugly, possibly disfigured, that it looks incredibly cute?
High or low, call it.
Low.
No, there's not. These are all
Damn
like dogs big enough to be intimidating or serve a work/fighting purpose. We don't do pocket poochies in the desert.
I was really hoping for one of those ultra feral, absolutely batshit insane chihuahuas.
I was just as you were saying ultra feral, I
Yeah.
was thinking fucking chihuahua.
Exactly. You know, Scrappy Doo in a chihuahua body.
Yeah. Nope, these are all medium
right.
to large sized working or scrapping dogs.
Basset Hound? Bloodhound? Red Tick Hound? Blue Tick Hound? Any
Sure.
tracking type dogs?
There's definitely like a German Shepherd type. Or labs. Labs are good trackers. Just thinking.
Ooh, is there a
sideways.
yellow lab?
Sure.
I will take a yellow lab and I will call him Old Yeller and I will heal my childhood trauma through him.
You sure you don't want to find a brown Great Dane with spots?
I have already got my Scooby. His name is Sheldon. Thank you very much. And we will get a saddle made for him so that Jade can ride him.
I'm guessing you want to know the dog's name.
I'm gonna name him Old Yeller.
Okay.
Tell him. I know
will-
you may have had a previous name, but your name is now Old Yeller, and I love you more than life myself. If anything were to happen to you, I would kill everybody else in this room and then myself. Just want you to know that, buddy.
We're gonna just, because of the low intelligence, he's not gonna care. Okay.
All right. I love
I
you
love
too.
Yellow Labs.
It's gonna have the Mastiff token. Just deal with it. Mastiffs are the only dogs in the D&D handbook, so.
That's fine. I do not ever actually plan on using him for any sort of fighting. He is just pure joy. All right, now let's get the fuck out of here before I just buy every
No.
fucking animal.
I mean, I wouldn't fight you on it. Would
Uh,
just
25
I'm
gold
out.
for the dog, by the way.
It-
If you didn't already.
Yeah, that's coming out of your pocket.
Well, obviously, this is my dog. I'll share him with Tuker, though.
Aw, thanks. I'll pet him and feed him.
No.
Golden George!
I will let Boblin ride him.
And you guys take off from the Beast Center. 2 new pets in tow.
3.
Well, 2 pets and a beast of burden.
There you go.
Did I not put? There we go. In tow. Goddamn, elephants are big. Making your way across to Caravan headquarters, where Raytheon and Jade have been getting their cart, or your cart. So you guys, Raytheon and Jade, get back, and Jeb comes back over you and says, "Oh, that was pretty quick. Did you guys figure it out? Figure out what you need?"
Yeah, we opted for the large cart.
All right. So 3 different models to choose from. This one's got like a 3 bunk system and 2 benches, and there's nice cupboards underneath the benches. And this one's only got 2 sleeping racks, but it's got bigger benches, which means more storage. And this last one has 4 sleeping racks and then 2 single seaters with storage underneath. So less storage, more sleeping space.
Sounds like the
Do we get the one with less storage?
So you got 2 bunks, 4 bunks, and 6 bunks. And the higher the bunks go, the less storage space you have. But the more sleeping you while moving you can do.
So why don't we do the one in the middle?
Okay.
That's the one that only has 2.
No,
Or 4?
4.
I thought 4 was
2, 4,
the.
and 6.
I thought it
Oh.
was 2, 4, 6. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 4. That works.
That means 4 people can sleep if they can sleep during a rough ride, and
That should be good.
yeah.
I'm little. I can just sit on top of anybody if I have to. If I really
I
need
mean,
to sleep.
that's probably
I
true.
was kind of hoping you were going to buy like a battle mastiff and a saddle and just ride that bitch. But that was just me as a DM being hopeful. Okay. What did I
Like
say?
Jade on a battle mastiff?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean,
I would.
she could if she wanted.
So 900
would
gold
like-
for the carriage,
Okay.
which puts your party total at 400.
Mike, I'm gonna put the carriage
Okay.
in your inventory
Oh, okay.
because you're really good at keeping track of things.
Oh, okay.
And we're gonna set that weight to 0 though, so it don't fuck with your inventory.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, 600 pounds.
So to make it easy on myself, in the description, I just put 4 bunks and 1 3-seater bench with storage, and it stores 80 pounds of goods. So
Okay.
if you want to keep track of it, cool. If not, we'll just party weight it and play it by ear. I don't super keep track of the party inventory unless I feel like being a dick that day, anyways. So. Yeah. So that's there. Yeah, all right, and it's got all the tackle and everything you need to hook your elephant up to it. You just back the elephant in between the 2 bars here, and the strap goes up over the top and then down under the bottom and snug tight, but not too tight, because if it pinches, you piss your elephant off. And then for the reins, just 1 up each side through the rings on the posts, and these leather bands go over the tusks, and that's how you steer. You just kind of pull, and it'll like that. Super simple.
How do you get him to go? How do you get him to stop?
You pull back both sides for stop, and you just kind of give it a little flick of the wrist to go, if it's trained
Okay.
properly.
Okay. Well, I think
I
they're
don't know.
they're
We don't
supposed to have been.
we don't do the animals here, so.
Okay.
Hey, Malakar, are you trained to pull?
I've pulled before.
All right, thanks, buddy. You're awesome.
And a
All
short
right.
time after you make the purchase and finish the paperwork, surprising amount of paperwork to buy a used wagon. Believe it or not.
Yeah, the elephant I
Doing
just gave him some cash
insurance?
and we walked out.
And they put the new wheels on, like they promised. Finishing up and pushing the wagon out of the used wagon shop just as the rest of your party arrives with Malakar.
Does it come with a spare wheel? If not, how much is a spare wheel?
I actually think they have.
What if someone steals it? Are we covered? Are we insured?
Oh, we don't do insurance.
He's got
here.
no insurance in the
Yeah,
D&D
we're not
world.
doing no.
Ooh, Wheel and spare axle.
I mean,
They
you never
actually
know.
Don't have them.
Well,
Oh wait, I might have been looking in the wrong subcategory.
I figure while we're here,
Nope, they don't.
we got the gold.
We'll call it 15 gold per wheel. You just want one?
Yeah. 'Cause
And
we
an
can all-
axle.
So the axle is literally just like a tree trunk.
I'm proficient in woodworking, so
They don't sell spare axles though. So 88,
Okay.
85. Oh, nope.
Well, if you're proficient in woodworking, then we break down somewhere. Hopefully, we can find a tree and you can whip us up an axle. That'd be awesome.
damnedest.
Okay.
Yeah, so as you finish up the paperwork and the carriage is brought out ready to go, the rest of the party arrives.
All right. Well, we have secured means of transportation so we can get to where we're going easier, a little faster. Anything else anybody wants to do while we're in town?
Yes, I need to go to a leather worker and then an armor smith.
Okay.
Aren't those the same thing for you?
No, because I am getting full plate mail barding for Sheldon.
Mm.
Mm.
You know that's custom. It's going to take time to make, right?
Mm,
Just a thought.
You know, that is a good point. Well, I still want to check and see how long that will take. Because it may be something I'll have to put an order in with the closest town once we get back to our place.
Plate mail barding. Let's see. Bear with it. It's going to cost you about 6,000 gold and would take 2 weeks. Give or take.
Damn it, I should have bet more.
And that's here. Anything else at the armor smith, or do you want to move on to the leather worker?
Leather worker.
Okay, and what are you looking for there?
I want him to make a saddle for Ol Yeller that Moglin could fit.
Well, do you want a custom one or like a modified saddlebag? Because we already have like saddlebag harnesses for canines, and we can just modify like a little seat. It won't be the most comfortable thing in the world, but a custom one would take maybe 2-3 days. We could have a modified one ready by tomorrow morning.
Okay, actually, I guess first I should ask, Jade, Moglin, are either of you actually interested in riding on the dog as a mount?
I mean, I don't mind.
Moglin will. I'm okay. You know, I'll probably sit on the wagon for the most part and just kind of help out if you guys get into trouble. I'm not really a frontliner, you know. I like to sit back and watch the situation develop.
What is the movement on a dog?
40 feet.
40
above
feet.
table.
So it would run a little bit faster.
So a dash, you could do 80. So Jade, if you were riding the Mastiff, you'd be at ground level, but you get an extra 10 feet of movement per round. That being
And a dash
said,
doesn't take Jade's movement or action, right?
correct.
Okay.
Okay.
Correct. So that wouldn't burn your movement at all. So you could have him dash 80 feet, and then you could take off and do your 30 from there.
Okay.
So realistically, you could get 140 if both of you were to dash. That being said, you have no experience riding animals.
Right. I was gonna say.
So it is going to be heavy animal checks until you and him become very well acquainted, or until you learn how to do mounted stuff.
Okay.
Which could be as simple as stopping off in a village and getting a lesson, if you can find somebody to teach you.
Right.
But that takes time and a little bit of money. Lessons aren't super expensive in this world, but they take time.
Yeah,
So
which
I
we
mean,
don't have.
you would probably be looking at like 2 weeks of riding lessons to become proficient in mounted combat.
All
Would-
right.
Would I be able to give her those lessons?
Yeah,
Me and Sheldon?
you could. But again, the lessons thing is like it's an everyday, all day schooling type thing. So you still need the dedicated time not doing anything else.
So, like, while we're traveling?
I will give that to you. You can do it while you're traveling, but if she rolls bad checks, it's going to significantly slow down your travel time.
Makes sense.
Does anyone have a problem with that? Well,
No.
of course, the turtle has no problem with going slow.
Hey now.
So, what about you, Wrath? Are you okay with her learning this new skill?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm good with that.
Are we okay with staying 2 or 3 days to get a custom saddle to make it easier on her? Sleep in a bed, have room service, professional cooks feeding us.
We could sleep in our new home, in our new bigger shell.
I'm in a shell, in a shell, in a shell.
Yeah.
She's not wrong. And that would also give us a chance to check out this, what is it called? The Whisper Market.
Drags. Sorry.
I mean, I just want to make sure this is okay with everybody else. I don't want to be unilaterally making decisions for everybody.
It is like early afternoon right now, like 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, give or take. So you'd still have a half a day plus the night to wander around town, whatever, if you did decide to stay and leave the next day, or you've got a couple days to do a custom one.
Because I think we should do the custom one because I think that's going to be much easier for her to learn on.
As long as it's not something that I like morally disagree with, I'm chill with decisions like this. So there's nothing questionable in spending a couple of days here to me.
Yeah, I mean, we got things to do, but yeah, I suppose we could stick around for a couple of days and let these things be made. I don't know what we're gonna do, but
I would give you guys the option too, if you didn't want to stick around for a couple days, to have it delivered as well. He could send a rider out for some extra coin to meet up with you, or just deliver it to your destination if you get there before he catches you.
okay. Yeah, let's do that. That way we can get moving. Is everybody okay with that?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, that'd be fine. I do still want to check out the Whisper Market before we leave town. Just
Okay.
because that does sound kind of cool.
Okay.
At the mention of where you guys are going, he will inform you that his delivery agent will not enter into the marshes. So if he hasn't caught up with you by the time you get to that border, wait, and he will meet you on the road. But he shouldn't be more than like a day behind you at most.
Okay.
So the saddle is going to be that one. It's going to be 60 gold for the saddle and an additional 10 for the delivery, so 70 total. Is that coming out of the party, or are you paying for that out of pocket?
How much is it going to be?
70 total.
How much is left in the party?
385.
4.
Yeah, go ahead and take it out of the party.
Okay. Down to 315 now.
Because that would benefit everybody if we got them. So, I mean, if anybody disagrees with me, please speak up. But that's my call on that.
No, I'm good with that.
Okay. If I feel like if it benefits the party, then we'll take it out of the party funds. If it's a self purchase, then it should come out of your pocket. It's one of those type things.
I agree.
And saddles would definitely benefit everybody. So, just like the elephant and the cart. So, okay. All right. At some given point in time, I would like to swing by the probably back to the animal place and pick up feed. Is that where we get feed for the animals?
Is. I've been sitting here since you bought the elephant, wondering if anybody was going to remember to feed their elephant.
Yeah, I mean we won't role play going back and getting it, but at
Yeah.
some point we'll say that I did.
Okay.
Um,
Feed is 1 silver per day's worth of feed for an elephant.
How long
Okay.
is it dried? Like you would
Yeah.
expect feed to be okay, so it just lasts as long as you need it.
So we
How
buy
much
like a packet every once in a blue moon, and
like
Well, let me pull this
what?
up.
How much time are we looking at between here and the keep?
Here and the keep. You are looking at 4 days to the edge of the marshes. Count that right. Yep, 4 days to the marshes, to the borderline. And then uh, 11 days through the marshes to the keep. So 15 days, 2 weeks, assuming there's no delays.
Okay.
Keeping in mind you talked about training Jade how to ride, so that may slow you down.
Okay. So, well, you said 2 weeks, 15 days. So if we got
But-
20 days worth, we should be good.
Let's do a month.
So that'd be
The dry
Uh,
it should keep well.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about the weight. Because we're gonna have to store that in the cart, and there's only X amount of weight in the cart.
so in the cart, what did I say? 80 pounds of storage.
Mm-hmm.
You could store 8 days worth of feed. It is a weight of
Yep.
10 per unit.
Right. That's
Now, having the elephant haul this, could we put a separate cart behind it that's just for hauling shit?
You could buy like a tandem wagon.
So that's what I'm wondering, is if we just had like a smaller wagon and its whole job was storage.
Carts, like your standard like grain cart, essentially has a capacity of 200 pounds, so you could carry 20
Yeah.
days worth of feed in that
Woo.
cart.
we want a small U-Haul to put on the back.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
What
Uh,
what would be
the
looking at
slightly
for?
larger wagons have a capacity of 400 pounds. You could carry 40 days worth of feed in that.
How much is the slightly larger wagon?
50 gold.
I
So-
will buy that.
So a 50 gold wagon and 40 days of rations feed would come out to 54 gold.
Okay.
And if you guys took that out of the party fund, you'd still have 200 and
All right. And the elephant can
65.
handle all of this.
Yeah,
Elephant can carry 1,300 pounds.
Okay. And he's pulling it. He's not carrying it. So
Well, carrying capacity. You know what I mean. It's,
yeah.
It's the same.
So
Uh,
okay. And it's while we're at it, why don't you throw in a couple extra wheels, because now we're adding an extra freaking cart.
Okay, so let's do this one thing at a time.
All right.
So item wagon. And Rick, you said you're gonna pay for the wagon and the feed out of pocket.
I said I'd pay for the wagon.
Okay.
Well, for
That way-
50,
That way I can put all my shit in it and no one can say anything to me about it.
for 54 gold, and everybody could benefit from it. Just take it out of the party fund. I don't know. Anybody else want to weigh in on this?
How much
Kikra?
is dog food?
Yeah, how much is how much is the food in general? Like the expenses that we'll have.
So the dog will eat meat.
Yeah, the
To
dog
keep him-
will
you
eat
don't
with
have
us.
to buy like rations for the dog or for the lizard. They'll eat scraps essentially of whatever you give them. So
Whatever
I'm
we
not
eat.
gonna make you do feed for the dog or the lizard.
Okay.
The carriage, absolutely, because if the elephant doesn't eat, it ain't gonna pull you, and that's gonna be fun for me.
Right.
So, Rick, I put the wagon and the feed in the wagon in your inventory and took the weight off of it.
Okay, how much was it for the feed?
So the feed, 40 units at 1 silver per unit, comes out to 4 gold.
Oh, I was doing 30
So
days
there's
worth.
still weight.
So just 3 gold.
So that'd be 3 gold. Okay.
And then the wagon itself was 50 gold, which we were taking out of the party fund, right?
That's what I was suggesting.
Okay. Got it. Alright, so I only took the wagon out of the party fund.
Okay. And if we're going to have a couple wagons, we should probably have a couple spare tires, not just one. So throw in another spare tire.
Yeah, how much did I say those were? 15?
Yeah.
Okay. So
And just put both of those spare tires in the storage trailer? If Rick's okay with that?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's there to haul our stuff.
So that'll be 2 spare wheels total, right?
Yes. We got one for each of them. And then, I mean, if one breaks, we'll swap it out, and maybe Tukra can work on fixing the broken one while we're going, because they're wooden wheels, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
We'll just swap one out, and we'll keep going, and then while we're going, maybe we can talk Tukra into fixing the broken one.
Okay. So just a heads up, you have 256 gold left in the party fund. You had 6 left over from previous that didn't get dispersed because it didn't split up even.
Yeah.
So there's 256 sitting there right now. Okay.
Okay.
And you took out all the gold for the saddle, Rick?
How much was the saddle? The custom one? 70?
Yeah,
60
70.
plus 10 for delivery.
Yep. And
Fine.
I'm going to put that in your inventory under the wagon as well right now, so I don't forget about it.
Okay.
And so I don't have to search for the fucking item sheet. So
Fair enough.
What else? I think just the last 30 minutes being any shopping anybody wants to do. If anybody.
Well, I was going to say the caravan's all set up, and we just leave it here at the caravan quarters. I guess is that the game plan?
They say yeah, that's fine. As long as you pick it up by sundown, there won't be a storage fee. And
Okay.
Malakar can hang out with it as well. I'll make that easy on you guys.
Okay. So let's go hit the Whispering Market and get ready to go.
I think I would wander around like Oasis Garden, Sacred Wells instead. Assuming that I walked by and was like, ooh, that looks peaceful.
Oh yeah, you definitely see them.
Okay. Need some time to meditate and...
So Rick and Sheldon definitely wanted to go to the Whispering Market. Tukra's gonna do the gardens and the wells. Raytheon, which one do you, or where do you want to go?
I'm gonna go to the Whispering Market and just kind of look around, see if
Okay.
anything catches my eye. I like doing that at the markets.
And what about you, Jade?
I want to explore around the markets as well.
And Moglin's smart. He's not gonna let anybody go anywhere alone, so he's gonna go with Tukra.
Moglin, you're a good man.
So Tukra, while I prep for the Whispering Market, why don't you talk us through your time in the Oasis?
What I'm looking for is just some, like, a quiet place. I haven't had much of that lately. A quiet place.
You definitely notice as you kind of step over that threshold into the Oasis, all the city noise just kind of falls backwards, and the sound of trickling water begins to fill your ears, and the smell of the water fills your nostrils, and instantly that peaceful serenity falls over you. And as you look around, you can see some people are just kind of taking a leisurely stroll, just taking a decompressing moment. Some people are meditating or doing some form of prayer. Like, this is the one place they don't have to be on guard, it seems.
Perfect. Yep. Then I would enter into like a meditative state for a while. I would let Moglin know, like, I am going to be meditating, communing with nature and Sylvanas for a while. If you need me, if there's an emergency, then just
I've been teaching you the way of the world. Why don't you teach me the way of the soul a little bit? A little quid pro quo.
Very good. I would love to.
So you sit down with him, and he's like trying to get a 6-year-old to do silent meditation. He's struggling with it, but he tries. And is there anything in particular you wanted to do in that moment, or any description you wanted to give us before I jump over?
No. I mean, I would point out that I'm being patient with Moglin. It's not hard. It's just I'm being patient, and I'd just like to, get back into communing with.
Okay. All right. So Jade, Rick, Raytheon, and Sheldon, obviously, you begin walking through the slummy part of town, the place that anybody who's been in a city knows this is where the real deals happen. And it smells dirty. Like people burn their trash, if they even do anything with it at all. Very clear that this place is not upkept. There's no services here. because either the city's too afraid to come into this area or they just don't care about it. And you begin walking through looking for special vendors, quote unquote. I know you each have your own little goal in mind. All you really see as you begin walking through the city, that's obvious at least, is the occasional food vendor. Selling cooked to order kebab skewers or things like that. And as you continue walking, if you want a kebab skewer, by the way, mark off 2 silver. As you continue walking, everybody make a perception check for me, the 3 of you.
God damn.
I
Makes
see
things relevant.
everything.
I see sounds.
There are illegal things going on here. I must go be part of it.
I'm just saying, every time I see a picture of a basic training wagon, I hear that picture. So, it is possible to roll a 28 perception and hear a picture in real life.
A quick question, DM. Axiom. The axe I have has eyes behind the veil at level 5. I'm currently level 6. Does that level 5 stuff apply to me?
It does.
Okay, so I should have advantage
While
on perception
raging.
checks. Oh, while raging.
Yep.
Got you. Okay.
Yep, it does specifically
Gotcha.
say while raging there.
Raging. I missed that. Okay.
So, but yes, you do get all that stuff at the appropriate levels.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Raytheon, to you, this isn't some place. I mean, you grew up in the Sands. This isn't somewhere where the champion of the arena would mingle. You kind of got a little bit of your prior high elf self going on right now, where you're like, I'm fucking better than this. Just as you're moving through. And Jade, you're distracted because it's different. Like, you've been to slums before. You grew up in slums, but this is a different type of slum. This is like the walls of the shacks don't even meet up properly in the corners. Like, they just didn't care. They just threw a couple of sheets of wood up and fuck it. Because you've never been in an environment this hot where people had to worry about cracks in the walls and shit like that. But you're kind of taking it in. You get distracted. And Rick, you notice a suspicious individual. And they're suspicious because they are the only person you've seen wearing a mask. Just a blank face, common mask carved out of some type of desert, like sandalwood. And he kind of walks up and looks left and looks right, and then slips a gold coin to a guy standing outside of a building, and the guy motions and he goes in through like the towel over the doorway, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And it's very clear that that guy standing there is like a door guard.
Do I see anybody that's selling, like, the wizard's weed or anything like that just out and about?
Nobody is selling it. You've seen plenty of people partaking in it.
Oh, that's right. The Whispering Market was the place to get.
That's where all
Yeah.
the black market druggy type
Yeah.
shit happens.
I forgot about that part.
Yeah, you were
I didn't
thinking
wanna
more
be
the
here.
Grand Caravan Bazaar.
Yeah. I think I came to the wrong place.
He's like, what is something illegal?
So,
Yeah.
so it's twofold. There is a black market here, and you've heard whispers of the black market, but you know it's like hidden. It's not out in the open, and you can get some nice high end stuff there. But this is also the place you come to get the illegal stuff. So
Okay.
it's a trade off.
Did I see how much that guy gave to the doorman?
It looked like it was a single gold coin.
I am. I'm gonna look at the group I'm with and be like, "Hey, are you guys interested in going someplace illegal?"
Honestly, bud,
If-
no.
There.
Okay. Then you guys should continue to look around. If you're not interested, because I'm gonna go do some illegal stuff real quick.
Cool.
Cool.
Because I am
Okay.
almost out of weed. So I will be right back. Jade, if you want to come, you're welcome. If not, I understand.
Yeah, I can join you.
Just don't
Alright.
end up behind the dumpster at Taco Bell, okay?
I won't.
Especially with the diarrhea trend going on right now.
I will
Right.
make sure I'm not.
God, could you imagine getting that infection or whatever on top of Taco Bell food results?
Mhm.
Question here, Rick. Are you going to try
Mhm.
to take Sheldon with you?
Ooh, yeah. Hey, Rathan, could you hang out with Sheldon for a while? He'll just kind of follow you around.
I mean, if he'll hang out with me, because I want to go find some things.
Yeah, he'll follow you. Sheldon, would you follow the big angry man?
You're playing Sheldon, so.
Yes. I'll bring you back some Scooby snacks. So he would snort, but all right, fine.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Perfect. Where are you two gonna head off, Mike?
I am actually on the hunt for a upgraded bow.
Okay. I probably want to head back over by the bazaar then.
Okay.
So, and I would assume you'd let Rick and Jade know that's where you guys are gonna head.
Yeah.
Or we can retcon any, hey, meet me here at this time, whatever shit later on. Not worried about it. Alright. So Rick and Jade, you watch Rathan and Sheldon meander off through the crowd back the way you guys came, heading off towards the Grand Bazaar. What are you doing next?
Oh, just looking around.
I'm gonna. Have we already got through the doorway, or are we still walking up to that dude
You
yet?
you literally just watched Rathan and Sheldon walk off. So you're still standing in the same place you were a minute ago.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna walk up to the dude and hand him a gold coin.
He takes the coin, puts it in his pocket. Thanks.
And I walk through the door.
He puts his hand on your chest and stops you.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm going through that door to go do some unmentionable things for a few minutes.
Yeah, you're not taking a shit in my house. But thanks for the gold. And he kind of... It's not a shove attack, but he kind of pushes you back away from the door.
Okay, friend. I'm going to follow the Dalton logic, and I'm going to be nice. It's not time to not be nice yet. Where do I go to get some wizard weed here?
That's a good question. Fortunately for you, I'm like a coin-operated machine you'd find outside of the sands, and for the right amount of coin, information can be bought.
And the correct amount of coin to get this particular information?
You want just wizard weed? 5 gold.
Yeah, that's all I want. Did you want something else, Jade?
No, I'm okay.
Really? I would have taken you for a weapons aficionado. Given how stacked
Yeah,
up
but
you
I'm
are.
broke. I don't have money.
Above table, you have looked at your inventory, right, Pam? Because I put all your money on there.
That's not a lot of money for the things that I want.
It's a lot more than you guys have had up to this point.
I know.
Enough to, like, upgrade your armor to some magical stuff. Maybe.
I'll hold off a
that
little
was
till
just
I have
above
more.
table. I mean, there's no harm in looking, and you're obviously at the door to a black market, so.
I'm just looking. If I find anything interesting,
Well,
I
you
want
gotta,
like a potion or something.
you gotta get through the door to be able to look, is the point.
No, but I want like a potions. Like we haven't run into like potions lately.
Oh, I forgot to retcon that. There was an opportunity to buy health potions last week. So you and me, we can do that off table, outside of the game.
Okay.
But there were a couple available at the bazaar.
Okay.
Now that you mention it, weapons and armor would be, I'd be interested in looking at some of that too.
Oh, well, if you're looking for that stuff, then the price just went up to 10 gold. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? You're asking a complete stranger for things that may or may not be questionable. I don't think 10 gold is too much to ask for.
Let's see, so that'd be another 5.
Are you paying it? I can't see if you're. It doesn't notify me if you're taking gold off. So.
Oh, yeah. I'm just trying to do the math.
Okay.
Math is hard.
So you pay up the 10 gold and he puts it in his pocket. He goes, "All right, listen up, both of you, and listen closely because you only get told this once. There's no fighting inside. You fight, it's execution. Nobody will ever find your body. Trust me. Rule number 2 is no stealing. Yeah, that's you, tiny fingers. Penalty if you get caught stealing is we take your hand. If you're lucky, we only take one of them. Rule number 3 is if you recognize somebody inside, you don't recognize somebody inside. You get me?
Yeah, sure. This is my first rodeo, Hoss.
All right. Go inside. Hey, while you're in there, move the rug and sweep out the house, would you? And he Leans back up against the door frame and crosses his arms.
I'm assuming that was some sort of coded message.
Do you walk into
Unless
the
it's...
house past the curtain?
Yes.
You walk in. It is a dark-ish limestone walled room with like a cobblestone type floor, and there's some crates along the walls, some barrels, and in the center of the room is a large carpet. There is no other way in or out of this room.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and lift up the carpet.
As you go to lift it, you realize that it is, at your best guess, it's like an illusion spell, and the carpet is actually a trapdoor. Because you lift it up and it swings as if on a hinge, nice and sturdy, and then a stairwell goes down into the ground.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go down.
You following, Jade? Pamela.
Yeah, I am.
You both walk down the stairs 20, 30, 40 feet. You start to hear murmuring and talking coming from farther down this tunnel. About 50 feet down, it plateaus off into a tunnel. You walk down that maybe 20 feet before the tunnel opens up into a large underground cavern. Hundreds of lanterns burning, some bluish oil giving off a blue-orange light. Heavy incense masks any sense that would be in this room. People move, talking in hushed voices. Nobody making eyes with anybody. All races and ages are here to barter for whatever they are on the market for. You notice a dragonborn is bargaining with a goblin over the quality of some dagger, and there's what appears to be a nobleman buying poison right alongside a priest of some sort. Everybody keeps their eyes low and moves.
I'm going to make my way to the... Yep. Right. I'm going to make my way to the dealer of my particular drug of choice.
As the two of you begin moving through this underground bazaar of sorts, you see all sorts of weaponry, from rusted old notched equipment to new, polished, pristine, ornamented. Everything from scimitars, daggers, bows made out of bone, various types of ammunitions. You see what can only be, because this is a black market and underground market, contraband spell scrolls or stolen spell books. Bunch of amulets with different descriptions on them. You glance at one, read the word cursed, and immediately let it go. Along the back wall, you can see cages of aggressive desert creatures, giant spiders and lizards, various eggs. A table alongside those sells various creature components of deadly creatures. There's dragon scales, mummy wrappings, wyvern stingers. There's a vial of scorpion venom for sale there. And there's one guy standing in the corner, and you catch him
take a small bag of coin and hand back a bag of something. And you assume that's your guy there, Rick.
I'm gonna come walking up. And I am going to put 100 gold. I'm gonna just kind of as I'm standing there in front of him, count out 100 gold. Just whatever your most top shelf.
He takes the pouch that you just counted out in front of him, puts it in his pocket, reaches on the other side of his belt, grabs maybe like a softball-sized pouch, and hands it to you, nods, and then like starts looking past you for his next client.
All right.
Looks doesn't give you a bag of spice, you're all right.
This isn't really the kind of place where you try to cheat your customers.
No. In D&D, spice is like meth.
It's cocaine, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess as I walk away, I'm gonna give it a little peeky sniff.
You did ask for the top shelf stuff, dude. That's why I'm saying something.
Open it and take
Right,
a
'cause
peeky sniff. I
when
need
you-
you to make a con save as you inhale your first whiff of spice.
Jesus, dude. That's fuck.
You become intoxicated. Straight to the head.
Okay.
And for tracking sake, that was 1 gold worth of an inhale. So you're down to 99 gold worth of spice. Because it hasn't happened before, the intoxicated condition is not on my cheat sheet. What the hell? I assume it's like some dex disadvantages and stuff like that. I'll pull it up here.
I'm gonna walk back. I'm gonna count another 100 gold out and say I just want the fucking wizard weed.
Oh, you said the best stuff, not the specific
Right.
type of stuff.
Your top shelf. That's-
That was on me. Yep.
It's okay, man.
Oh, that's great.
He does produce it for you. Go ahead and mark off another 100 gold.
I did.
If you inquire about it, there's no returns. So
Yeah, no, I wasn't even gonna ask.
you could cut that shit down and make your money back with some profit, though.
Right? Suddenly, all of the people in my garden are going to become much more productive. Do there seem to be like magic items and stuff here?
Make an Arcana check for me. Because you didn't stop to talk to anybody. You just kind of checked as you went. Oh, there's that intoxication coming in. But I'm going to give you the higher of the two because you would have looked at the stuff before you were intoxicated. So on a 19, you're not trained in Arcana, so you don't know for sure. But you're fairly confident that some of the items scattered throughout this area are magical.
Did I see anything that looked like a bag of holding?
But that is 11 o'clock, and we're going to stop right there.
Oh.
Sorry, guys, did not realize that me fumbling a drug deal was going to take all night.
Fumbling the drug deal only took like 10 minutes. So.
Yeah.
It's all good. Thanks everybody for coming to watch the stream. We appreciate you, and we will see you back here next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.